Welcome everyone to this presentation on Salvia mellifera, commonly known as black sage. My name is Michelle, and as the garden coordinator, I'm excited to share insights into this remarkable California native plant. Salvia mellifera is the most common sage in California. It thrives along the coast from San Francisco to the Tijuana border. Its aromatic green foliage forms a shrub up to 6 feet tall and 10 feet wide. Black sage prefers full sun, but tolerates partial shade, especially in hotter inland climates. Its small, pale bluish-white flowers bloom during winter, spring, and summer, adding to its charm as a moderate grower, and it forms a beautiful mound shape. As you can see in the photos, the one on the left, it kind of highlights the mounding shape, and then you can see the flowers in the other picture, and you can kind of see how they're that like off-white, palish color. Black sage is incredibly resilient. It grows easily in poor soils and hot, dry conditions. Locally, it's found in areas like the Santa Monica Mountains, the Verdugos, and the San Gabriel Mountains. It also helps stabilize soil and prevent erosion, making it a valuable species for revegetation efforts due to its drought resistance, rapid growth, and spreading habits. I also see them in sections along the highway that they've planted back, which they also help, that highlights their help with erosion control. So as you can kind of see the map, it shows you in the green areas where the plant is kind of found locally. So it does come inland a little bit, but it's very sparse. It's more prolific along the coastline. One of the most important roles of the Salvia mellifera is its contribution to wildlife. Its flowers provide nectar for pollinators like bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds, making it a favorite among beekeepers. Its seeds are a food source for birds and small mammals, such as quail and wood rats, while the shrub itself offers nesting and hiding covers for many species. Black sage is fairly easy to propagate through seeds or cuttings. For the seeds, you collect them when the capsules are kind of drying, like the flower buds. They kind of slightly dry, but you have to catch them before they fall on the ground, because then it's really hard to find them. And then you store them in a sealed container or a jar, and store them in the refrigerator. You can sow them in the early fall or in the spring. Cuttings can be taken from kind of half pipe wood during the growth season and rooted in water or soil. These methods ensure the plant's continued growth and spread. I also will sometimes use a rooting hormone. Once you get your cuttings, you can dip it in a rooting hormone, and then I stick mine into kind of a soil perlite mixture flat, and they'll go in the greenhouse. So fire is an extremely important part to plant survival and plant growth and the seed banks. So for thousands of years, native Californians have used fire as a natural resource to shape the landscape in a practice known as cultural burning. These burnings promote healthier forests, create habitat, provide visibility, and even benefit water resources by cooling rivers. Unfortunately, this practice was suppressed in the late 1800s, but recently efforts are being made to revive it. The Western society is seeing the benefits in the ecosystems, and it also helps reduce the wildfire risk. It also helps make the baskets stronger. We have many reasons for using fire in our practices. So it's something that I always like to highlight in most of my PowerPoint presentations, because it is such an important part and kind of all-encompassing. There's only a few plants that don't like the fire. Most all of them like a good burn. So this is just a quote that I found in one of the articles that I researched by Ron Good. And he says, when people lived here, this forest floor would have been cleared. They'd gathered all the loose stuff and dying trees for the wood. He says, they could then more easily harvest acorns and mushrooms and stomp on and ruffle up the sourberries, elderberries, soaproot, and other plants that like being disrupted. So Salvia mellifera has a long history of medicine. Tribes like the Costanoan and the Mahuna have used these leaves to treat gas pains, coughs, earaches, and even heart disorders. It was also used as a poultice for sore throats and as a bath for paralysis. These traditional practices highlight the plant's versatility and value beyond the environment. This picture to the right, this is kind of ground up and broken down black sage. And then you can also make bundles out of them if you like. I know white sage tends to be the preferred and universally known one, but there are more sages, and native cultures did use them in uses in burning, kind of like smudge. So black sage thrives alongside many other native plants. This picture is one with the white sage that I took out when we gathered down south. So you can see how they just love to grow near each other. Also the lemonade berry, the coastal live oak, and the woolly blue curls. These are just some examples of the companion plants that thrive with the black sage. They also create a vibrant, drought-tolerant garden that supports wildlife and reflects California's diverse ecosystem. So in conclusion, Salvia mellifera is not only an ecological powerhouse, but also a cultural treasure for its role in supporting wildlife to its medicinal and environmental uses. This plant is a testament to the resilience and beauty of the California native floral. Thank you for listening, and I'd be happy to answer any questions. If you have any, you can reach out to me via email. This release will also coincide with an open garden day, and I hope to see you all out there. Have a great day.